You know, in the vast, bustling world of the ocean, there are some creatures that seem like they were plucked straight out of a fairy tale. Today, we're going to explore one of the most enchanting and, honestly, mysterious of them all. So, to get us started, let me ask you a question. In the entire animal kingdom, with all its incredible wild diversity, which animal has a father that actually carries, nourishes, and gives birth to his own young? I know, it sounds totally impossible, but it is 100% real. The answer, believe it or not, is the remarkable seahorse. This is the only species on the entire planet where the male undergoes a true pregnancy. And honestly, that's just the beginning of what makes this little creature so extraordinary. To really get a grip on the seahorse, we first need to look at how it's built. Because, yeah, it's technically a fish, but it pretty much breaks every single rule in the book. Okay, so just look at this comparison. It really shows you just how different they are. Most fish, they swim horizontally, they're covered in scales, and they use that big, powerful tail fin to get around. But seahorses, they swim upright, they don't have scales, but this amazing suit of interlocking bony plates, and they move with that tiny, fluttering dorsal fin on their back. Because of this, they're actually some of the slowest swimmers in the ocean, a fact that pretty much shapes their entire life. Let's take a closer look at that one-of-a-kind body. They get their name from that horse-like head, obviously. And some species even have this cool crown-like spine on top called a coronet, which is as unique to each seahorse as a human fingerprint. And their whole body is wrapped in that bony armor, which is great protection from predators. And check this out. One of their most useful tools is their prehensile tail. That just means they can grip things with it, kind of like a monkey. This is absolutely crucial for them. It lets them anchor themselves to seagrass or coral so they don't get swept away by strong currents. And get this, from the moment they're born, the babies use their tails to hold on to each other. And adult pairs even hold tails when they're courting. So you might be asking, how does this slow-moving armored fish even survive? Well, let's dive into how its unique design makes it a true master of its own little world. You'll find seahorses in sheltered, coastal waters all over the globe. They really thrive in places with lots of cover, like these dense seagrass beds, tangled mangrove roots, and colorful coral reefs, where they have plenty of places to hide and hold on. And a huge key to their survival here is their incredible camouflage. Seriously, just like a chameleon, a seahorse can change its color to blend in perfectly with whatever's around it. They also have eyes that can move independently of each other, so one eye can be looking forward for prey, while the other is looking backward for predators. How cool is that? This amazing camouflage makes them perfect ambush predators. See, they're way too slow to chase anything down, so they don't. They let their food come to them. They'll just anchor themselves, blend in, and wait with an incredible amount of patience. And when their prey, usually some tiny shrimp or crustacean, drifts by, they pull off this perfect little move called a pivot feed. Their unique head shape lets them get super close without making any ripples in the water. Then, in a flash, they pivot their head up and slurp in their meal at high speed. It's an amazingly efficient and stealthy attack. But beyond their unique bodies and their clever hunting skills, seahorses have one of the most fascinating social lives under the sea. And it's all centered on these powerful, lifelong partnerships. This quote from a scientific paper really just captures the heart of their relationship. Monogamous pairs reinforce their bond every single day with a greeting ritual. It's this beautiful, coordinated dance. Now, this isn't just for show, it's incredibly important. These dances, which can last for up to an hour, involve synchronized swimming and changing their colors to match each other perfectly. This daily check-in strengthens their bond and helps get their reproductive cycles in sync, which is absolutely vital given their unique way of having babies. And that, of course, brings us right back full circle to the most incredible seahorse fact of all, the absolute miracle of male pregnancy. So, how can you tell them apart? Well, the female's abdomen joins her tail at a pretty sharp angle, but the male is unmistakable. He has this prominent brood pouch right on his front. It's a special organ the female doesn't have, and it's where all the magic happens. Okay, let's walk through this process. During their courtship dance, the female deposits her eggs directly into the male's pouch. He then fertilizes them inside, and the lining of the pouch gives the developing embryos everything they need: oxygen, food, and a safe place to grow. After about 2 to 4 weeks, the father goes into labor using these powerful muscular contractions to release the babies. And we're not talking about just a few babies. No way. A single male seahorse can release up to 1,000 fully formed miniature seahorses into the water in one go. It's an absolutely mind-boggling sight. But as soon as they're born, these tiny little guys, called fry, are completely on their own. Parental care ends the moment they leave the pouch. They are perfect, tiny replicas of their parents and have to immediately start hunting and hiding for themselves. Many will even use their brand new tails to grab onto their siblings as they drift through their new world together. So the seahorse is so much more than just its strange-looking fish, right? With its patient hunting, its devoted partnership, and the father's incredible commitment to his young, it really stands as this timeless symbol of patience and a truly unique kind of devotion. It makes you wonder what we can learn from this tiny, armored dancer of the sea. Maybe it's a reminder that strength and resilience can come in the most unexpected and beautiful forms.